Habari zenu Wakenya wenzangu, kutoka the coach ambaye ni official of football Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, ngojeni tuzungumze. Na leo nazungumzia ule mkutano wa FKF delegate ambao umefanywa leo kuwachagua wale watu ambao watasimamia elections za FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, nimeangalia hiyo mkutano na nimesema kweli Wakenya tunadanganywa. Wakenya tunadanganywa. Hii mambo yetu ya mpira, what we have is not football. Ni body ya FKF ambayo ina control Wakenya inavyotaka. But my fellow Kenyans, lazima tuamke. We must wake up and make our football become people's football, people-centered football. Nimeangalia huo mkutano for just 10 minutes, nikaamua niondoke. It is a waste of time for somebody who know what our Kenyan football need to change. Nataka kusema hivi, wale watu ambao nimeona wakionyeshwa hapo kwa hiyo meeting ambao watakuwa in charge of FKF election. Mtu mmoja nimeona ni wa kutoka media background, yani is a media expert. Sasa mtu mwenye media background, media expert, tunamtaka afanye nini kwa electoral body ambayo itasimamia uchaguzi wa mpira? Next, kuna mtu nimeona hapo at religious background, yani expert wa religions. Atatusaidia na nini kwa mambo ya mpira? Number 3, ule mtu nimeona ametoka kwa upande wa tennis, kwa tennis association. At least huyo ni sawa, amekuwa observer. So tukifanya hivyo tumebakia na watu wawili tu ambao wanaweza kuqualify kwa hiyo body ya election ya FKF. Na huyo mmoja ana refereeing background, yani alikuwa ni referee. That's fine. So huyo na mwingine mmoja sasa wamebaki watu wawili tu ambao wanaweza kuqualify for that body. So hao wengine wawili hawawezi kuqualify. Huyo mwingine ameletwa kama an observer, huyo ni sawa. But ile kitu imenisikitisha, what has made me sad today is to see the question that the chairman of Bandari has asked Nick Mwendwa, that what criteria did you use to filter these people that you have here today telling us they are going to be in charge of the electoral body. Hiyo swali ni swali kamili. Hilo swali limeulizwa sawa sawa na limerenga pale lilikuwa liende. Lakini the way the president answered that guy, the Bandari chairman, ati go back to our constitution and say what it says. Alafu amesema tuna appoint hii body kwa sababu Sports Tribunal imesema hivyo. Otherwise our procedure would have been wale watu wa appoint wale watu ambao watasimamia uchaguzi. That hivyo ndivyo huyo jamaa amekuwa answered. But the question was correct. We needed to know the process as of now. Don't send us back to the constitution, because what the Sports Tribunal has asked, it is not in regard to the constitution. The Sports Tribunal said the body that was there was not fit to conduct election. So this new body, the chairman of Bandari ameuliza the correct question. What procedure have you used to filter these people here? Because he amesema Kenya we have 50 million people and we have about 5 million people who can qualify to be in charge of this FKF election. So what criteria, Mr. President Nick Mwendwa, what criteria have you used? He has failed to answer that question. That was asked right at the beginning. I did not listen to the rest of the debate. I had something to do, but I'll listen it later. But just on those 10 minutes alone, I disqualified that delegate meeting. I disqualify the people who are going to oversee FKF election. Going forward, Kenyans, my fellow Kenyans, we must take our football. Our football is under capture. Mpira wetu has been captured by cartels. And I promise, we must take our football back. We must make every Kenyan benefit from our Kenyan football. How do we do that? By ushering in a new era for football. Football that is people orientated, where when you ask a question that matters, will be respected, will be answered by the president of the federation. This idea of dictatorship, the cartelism, what I have seen katika hiyo meeting and what I have seen in the past. I keep saying this, I don't know anybody in Kenyan football in person. I just talk about what I see the federation doing, how I see the federation treating Kenyans who have interest in our Kenyan football. It is not right, and this can only be sorted by ushering in a new era for football. Football that Kenya deserves. Football that is people's orientated. We do not need the kind of football we have in Kenya. The way forward is to start afresh. A new beginning in our Kenyan football must happen. This idea of election, we had this shamble in 2015. Yeah, when Nick Mwendwa was elected. You remember the 2015 shambles went all along to 2016. Now here we are, 2019. We started with these shambles of election. We are now here in 2020 talking about FKF election like it's such a big thing. FKF election should be a 5-minute affair, and we know who is FKF president. This idea of locking this one, taking that one, being rude, being dictator, not answering the correct question is not right. My fellow Kenyans, our Kenyan football is under capture. It cannot get worse. But the way forward, my fellow Kenyans, listen to what I'm saying. I know the situation of our Kenyan football. I know it's under capture. Ishaenda, ishachukuliwa. We need a fight, a struggle to get our football away so it becomes people's football. Virabu vinafilisika. On a daily basis, clubs are going bankrupt. Yet we are singing songs about elections. It doesn't matter who is elected. Nobody that is going to be elected that is going to sort the issues of Kenyan football. The issues of Kenyan football are way beyond individuals. They need to be sorted properly by ushering in a new era for our Kenyan football. And how is that going to be done? My fellow Kenyans, it requires a football revolution. A luta continua. The struggle, the battle for a better football in Kenya goes on. Viva! Twende kazi!